Mental health is without a doubt the most important part of human life. Not many people realize that your mental health not only determines your success, but also determines whether you will live at all or not. And this is not an exaggeration, look at these sad statistics. But how do you improve your mental health? I started learning about mental health more than a year ago, and since then I've made some big progress in this field. So now I'll share my top 3 favorite mental health practices, how to use them, and why they are working for me, and will most likely work for you. Without any more talking, here is the first one. The first one is the most famous one of the 3, meditation. For those who don't know much about meditation, it might seem like some religious practice, rather than an actual thing that will improve your mental health. But meditation is actually a very science-based practice that has been extensively studied and shown to have a wide range of benefits for mental health and overall well-being. Why and how does it work? Meditation helps you to strengthen and develop your prefrontal cortex, the part of our brains that regulates emotions, self-awareness, allows you to control yourself better, and a lot of other useful stuff, such as decision-making, attention, and focus. The prefrontal cortex plays a crucial role in executive functions, which are higher-order cognitive processes that help us plan, set goals, manage time, and organize our thoughts and actions. And you can improve it all by just spending 20 minutes a day. Sounds great, huh? But how do you actually do meditation? What is the exact thing you need to do? There are 2 types of meditation I recommend. The first one is classic, or breathing meditation. You need to sit, preferably in a quiet place, and set a timer on your phone for the amount of time you want to meditate. And just breathe deep. When you're breathing, you must try to follow your breath as close as possible. You need to really put all your attention into it, and don't let your brain distract you with thoughts. If you get distracted, which means you realized that you were thinking about something, that is a part of meditation too. You need to return your attention back to breathing. Then after some time, your brain will distract you again, and you will have to refocus on your breath. And this will happen and happen again and again, but this is exactly what you need. Every time this happens is like when you do one squat, or one biceps curl, but for your brain. That is how you actually train your prefrontal cortex. Another type of meditation is more suitable for those who are just starting, because the previous one may be a little difficult for beginners. Guided meditation is what you can try instead. Since it's guided, you don't need my instructions on how to do it. If you decide to try guided meditation, then I recommend using the Medito app. This is how I started doing it. How often should you meditate? In this case, more equals better, but you will get the effect even from 10 minutes a day. In my experience, it is optimal to meditate for 20 minutes a day, either all at once or 10 minutes in the morning and 10 in the evening. However, it doesn't matter how long you meditate if you're not consistent. Meditation is a practice that you cannot just do once in a while. In order to get an effect from it, you must do it every single day. So, enough about meditation. What's the second practice for mental health? Gratitude journaling. I know that gratitude journaling sounds kinda stupid, and maybe even like something for teenage girls, but this is actually wrong. Gratitude journaling is the second best thing for your mental health that you can do, after meditation. And even if it is stupid, it is highly effective practice for your mental health. Here are just some of its benefits. Improve mood, reduce stress, enhance self-awareness, better sleep, increase resilience, stronger relationships, improve focus, heighten dopamine, reduce negativity, increase empathy, enhance overall well-being, improve mental health, increase mindfulness, greater satisfaction, reduce materialism, increase happiness, improve coping skills, enhance self-esteem, reduce anxiety, brighter emotional regulation, increase gratitude, enhance creativity, reduce depression, greater self-reflection, enhance appreciation for life, reduce feeling of envy, increase sense of fulfillment, reduce feelings of isolation, increase self-love, greater adaptability, improve emotional intelligence, enhance sense of community, reduce burnout, increase overall life satisfaction, and so on. Now, let's talk about the main benefits of gratitude journaling in more details. Gratitude journaling directly increases your happiness and gives you a sense of fulfillment. When you are writing down the things you are grateful for, your brain will struggle to think about anything else, and so you will spend some time in a state of gratitude for something, which is very powerful. Another benefit of gratitude journaling is increased awareness. Just as when meditating, when you are writing your thoughts on a paper, it's hard for your brain to think about something else, so it has to think about the present moment. And as I just said, in this present moment you are also writing about something you are grateful for, so you can really get deep into that state of gratitude. You might already get the main idea, but how exactly do you do gratitude journaling? Obviously, this is a practice that requires you to write, but please, do not use your phone if you can get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. Writing on your phone, of course, provides some good too, but it will be only 5% of what you can get if you are using paper. You got your paper, what's next? Think about the thing that you are grateful for. It might be something as simple as your phone case, because it protects your phone from damage, or your bottle of water, or your pet, or your family, literally anything in your life. When you are writing this down, also write why you are grateful for it, and what would happen if you didn't have this thing. When you are just starting gratitude journaling, you may not write the whole sentences, but rather individual words. This is fine if you are a beginner, but writing full sentences is much more powerful, and that's what I recommend. Try to write at least 5 sentences every day. Again, it's best to do it regularly, rather than once in a while. The next level of gratitude journaling is when you are writing why you are grateful for something bad that happened to you. For instance, you may write that you are grateful for your failed exam, because it was a valuable lesson, but this is definitely not for beginners. If you are a beginner, focus on positive things first. Now, finally, the last mental health practice for today. This one is kinda obvious. High quality sleep. I know, that's obvious, but not as obvious as you might think. In terms of your mental health, good sleep takes only 3rd place, but for general life improving, I can put it in the 1st place, because good sleep has not only mental health benefits, but physical health benefits too, and most people never get good sleep. About 1 in 3 adults in the United States are not getting enough sleep, and more than a half of teens don't get enough too. That's why I feel that I need to include sleep in this video. So what's the problem with sleep? Isn't it easy? People just need to sleep more. Well, not exactly. High quality sleep is not only about how many hours you sleep, but what sleep efficiency you have. Most people today ruined their sleep efficiency by doing a lot of quite stupid stuff. Also, it's important to notice that sleep time doesn't equal time in bed. As I just said, you need to account for sleep efficiency and time to actually fall asleep. Here are just some tips to get a good sleep. Make your room darker. Your room must be as dark as possible. Eliminate all light you can. Put a piece of tape on little lights on your monitor and TV if you have them in your room. Buy blackout curtains. If you cannot eliminate all light in your room, get a sleep mask. Now about sound. If you live in a noisy place, you can put some white noise in your background to cancel the other noises you have. It may be even a fan, YouTube rain sounds, or literally anything else that makes constant non-annoying noise. If you don't live in a noisy place, then don't bother about it. Just make your room darker. Don't sleep with your pets. I know a lot of people like to sleep with their pets, but research shows that pets do disturb your sleep, so it's better not to let them in your bed. Good news is that you can still get good sleep even if you sleep with your pet, so it's not that important. Lower room temperature. One way that our bodies recognize it's time to sleep is by feeling a change of temperature. When you're outside, the temperature at night is always lower than during the day, and our bodies can feel this easily. Therefore, in order to tell your body that it's time to sleep, you can lower the temperature in your house. Don't eat before going to sleep. This one may be the most important of all of them. A lot of people cannot get a good sleep and wake up tired because they have a habit of eating huge meals right before going to sleep. It's best to go to sleep when you are a bit hungry, which is about after 2 or 3 hours after sleeping. The reason for it is that your body will have to digest all that food you ate, and therefore you will not be able to rest properly. By eating 2 or 3 hours before sleeping, you'll allow your body to digest all that food before it's time to rest, which is good not only for your sleep, but also for your digestive system. Well, these were the main things you need to do to get a good sleep. Of course, there are much more, but this video is about mental health and not about sleep. You will see a video about sleep on my channel soon though, but this video has to end here. If you want to contact me personally or want to schedule a coaching call with me, there is a link to my Instagram in the description. Also, if you want me to cover the topic you are interested in, just write it in the comments. Good luck with your mental health, and I see you in the next one.